Good morning, children. In the last class, we solved the problem related to the plane surface. Okay, children, that is the bird flying. Okay, exactly opposite to that of the fish, and he asked that how the bird appears to that of the fish. Okay, and we concluded that the bird appears as very far away than the actual distance of the bird, and it appears as it is moving very faster than that of the actual speed of the bird. Okay, children, that's about the problem what we have done in the previous class. Okay, children, today we'll be learning about some more problems. Okay, we'll be solving of some more problems, children. Just look at here. Here is a question, children. A transparent sphere of radius r and refractive index n is kept in air. At what distance from the surface of the sphere should a point object be placed on the principal axis so as to form a real image at same distance from the second surface of the sphere? Okay, children, here he is asking that a transparent sphere of radius r. Here they kept there is a transparent sphere. You know about what is a sphere? Transparent sphere. Here its radius is r. Its radius is r. A transparent sphere of radius r and refractive index n. The refractive index is n. Okay, refractive index is n. Okay, now see here, it is kept in the air. At what distance from the surface of the sphere should a point object be placed on the principal axis? There is a principal axis. Okay, here he is asking that at what distance from the surface of should a point object be placed? That means at what distance a object should be placed such that from the other side the same distance should be shown. Okay, at what distance from the surface of the sphere should a point object be placed on the principal axis to form a real image at the same distance? A real image should be formed. Real image means it should form on the screen. The real image should form on the screen at the same distance. Okay, from the other side of the sphere. Okay, children, therefore here we take this as object. When the object is incident, okay, object is incident on this sphere, it is traveling parallelly, and here the image is formed. The object distance whatever we are taking, the same image distance we should find. Okay, from this figure, from this symmetry of the figure, we can draw here as this is the object distance. Okay, here we have taken, this is the object distance, therefore u is equals to, here we taking the object distance as x, we are taking from the pole, therefore u is equals to minus x. Here we are taking it as u is equals to minus x. Okay, and here the object is traveling at parallelly means we don't know where the image is formed, therefore v is equals to infinity. Infinity means we don't know that where the image is formed. Let us we assume. Okay, and in the same way n1 is the light is traveling from air to the sphere, therefore n1 is equals to air. Refractive index of the sphere is air, and here n2 is the refractive index of the glass. N2 is the refractive index of the glass, that is the sphere glass. Okay, it is the air, this is the glass. Therefore here n2 is equals to n, but here it is moving with a sphere means here it is a curved surface is there. Therefore what formula we should use? We should use the curved surface formula. N2 by v minus n1 by u is equals to n2 minus n1 by r. Here n we get that n2 by formula is n2 by v minus n1 by u is equal to n2 minus n1 by r. What is n2 here? En. What is v here? Infinity. What is n1 here? 1. What is u here? Minus x. What is n2 here? n2 is n. What is n1 here? 1. What is the radius of curvature? R. Okay children, therefore anything by infinity is 0. Anything by infinity is 0. Therefore 0 minus of minus is plus. Okay, 1 by x is equals to n minus 1 by r. Therefore if we transpose that side here, if we transpose this cross multiplication, r by n minus 1 is equals to x. Here we get x is equals to r by n minus 1. Here x is equals to r by n minus 1. R by n minus 1. Therefore the object distance where the object should be placed is taken as r by n minus 1. That means here if we know the value of the radius of the curvature of the sphere, and if we know the refractive index of the sphere, then we can able to find. In the numericals we'll be getting x is equals to r by n minus 1. X is nothing but it is the distance where the object should be placed in front of the sphere to obtain the same figure in the other side, a real image, to form a real image from the other side. Therefore here what is the distance what we should keep where the object should be placed is x is equals to r by n minus 1. X is equals to r by n minus 1. Have you understood children? Okay, this is a problem that x is equals to r by n minus 1. X is equals to r by n minus 1. Here n by infinity is equals to 0. Okay children, here we got u is equals to minus x we have taken, that is the object distance. V is the infinity we have taken. Why? Because we don't know the final value, the final image, and here n1 is 1 and n2 is n, and we are substituting this, we are substituting the values over here. n2 by v minus n1 by u is equal to n2 minus n1 by r. Okay, therefore as we know that infinity is the n by infinity, it is nothing but anything value by infinity is a 0. Therefore by substituting all these values we get r by n minus 1 is equals to x, that is x is equals to r by n minus 1. Therefore what is the x? X is the distance. X is the distance that x is the distance of the object where the object should be placed in order to get the real image at the same distance. Therefore x is equals to r by n minus 1. This is a problem children. Okay, right. Okay, next one more problem is there children in this topic of the same topic. Okay, one more problem is there, that is the last problem, example problem. Okay, let us see that problem. Children, just you see over here, a transparent sphere has a small opaque dot at its center. Does the apparent position of the dot appear to be the same as its actual position when observed from the other side? Okay, children, if you can see here, a transparent sphere has a small opaque dot at its center. There is a sphere. Okay, a small opaque dot. Opaque means we know the definition of a opaque. That means it is a medium where the light cannot travel through it. Okay, here it is a dot. Okay, a transparent glass sphere has a small opaque dot at its center. a dot is present exactly in the at its center. Does the apparent position of the dot appear to be same at its actual position when observed from the other side? When it is observed from the other side, will it appears the same position or it will appears at the different position? Okay children, here the light is traveling from the glass to the air. Therefore here we take this as n1 is the refractive index of the glass. Okay, n1 is the refractive index of the glass, n2 is the refractive index of the air. Refractive index of air is 1. n2 is the refractive index of the air, that is n2 is equals to r. Okay, n2 is equals to refractive index of air, that is equals to 1. And here the object distance, what is the object distance? It is the radius of curvature. It is the radius of the curvature. Therefore u is equals to minus r. U is equals to minus r children. Okay, u is equals to minus r. And here v we don't know. V we don't know. Let v is the same. Okay, let v is the same. Therefore what is the formula that we should use children? Okay, we should use the same formula as for the curved surface, that is n2 by v minus n1 by u is equals to n2 minus n1 by r. n2 minus n1 by r. What is n2 here? n2 is 1. What is v? v is the same, we should find. Okay, minus n1. What is n1? n1 is equals to n. What is u? u is minus r, that is n2 is 1. n2 is 1. Okay, minus n1 is n by r. Okay children. Okay, here therefore here we get 1 by v, minus of minus is plus, n by r is equals to 1 minus n by r. Okay, 1 minus n by r, that we get. What is he asking? He is asking that the value of v, the value of v. Therefore 1 by v is equals to 1 minus n by r plus n by r moving that side minus n by r. Okay, we can write this as 1 by r minus n by r, minus n by r. Okay, okay, 1 by r minus n by r minus n by r, that is v is equal 1 by v is equals to 1 by r minus n by r minus n by r. Okay, here we get minus of minus is plus n by r. Okay, 1 by r minus 1 by r, that is here we get plus n by r. Therefore minus n by r plus n by r cancel, we get 1 by v is equals to 1 by r. 1 by v is equals to 1 by r. Therefore v is equals to minus r children. Here v is equals to minus r. Therefore minus is the, here r is the object distance. Therefore what is the image distance? It will be same as that of the object distance, but in the opposite direction. Okay children. Therefore here in this problem, here we are taking it as the dot is present exactly at the center. Therefore n1 is equals to the refractive index of the glass, that is n, and here n2 is the refractive index of the air, that is 1, and here object distance is minus r, the image distance is v. Okay, now substituting the formula, okay, substituting the formula, we get n2 by v minus n1 by u is equal to n2 minus n1 by r. We get n2 is equals to, okay, n2 is the refractive index of the air, that is 1 by v minus of n1 by, n1 is nothing but n by u is minus r. U is taken as a, okay, u is taken as r minus r. Okay, the radius of the sphere. Okay, radius of the sphere is minus r. Therefore here we get 1 by v plus of 1 by n by r, that is 1 minus n by r. Here we take that as 1 by v is equal to 1 minus 1 by r plus n by r. Okay, therefore here we get 1 by r minus n by r plus n by r, we cancel. Therefore 1 by v is equals to 1 by r, we get v is equals to minus r. Therefore children, here the object distance is r, in the same way the image distance is also equal to the same r. Okay children, right. Okay, by this we completed the problem children. Okay, we completed the problem, okay, of all the problem related to this. Okay, in the next class we will be learning about the lenses children. Okay, what are lenses, how many types of the lenses, all that we will be learning in the next class. Okay children, thank you.